Assalamualaikum, dear students of grade 9 of the Educators Mehrapur campus. I am your chemistry teacher and today we are going to learn Introduction of Chemistry, chapter number 1. Before learning about chemistry, it is very important that we should know what is science, because chemistry is the branch of science. So, dear students, do you know word science is taken from Latin word scientia, which means knowledge. It is very important to know that science is which knowledge, which kind of knowledge, because Urdu is also a knowledge, Sindhi is also a knowledge, Pakistan studies is also a knowledge. But students, the word science, which is taken from Greek word scientia, is such kind of knowledge that we gain from observations and experiments. So dear students, there are 3 types of sciences. Number 1 is universal science, number 2 social science, and number 3 formal science. Now let me define one by one what are universal sciences, what are social sciences, and what are formal sciences. Universal sciences are 3. Number 1 chemistry, number 2 physics, and number 3 biology. Social sciences are those sciences which deals with the study of people and society, and formal sciences are those sciences which deals with logics and maths. So in this chapter, the most important science that we are related to, that is a chemistry. So dear students, do you know what is chemistry? Actually, chemistry is the branch of science that deals with composition, properties, structure, and reactions of matter. Now we will learn one by one what is composition, what are properties, what do you mean by structure, and what are reactions of matter. First of all, let's learn what is composition. Actually, composition means that composition of matter means that matter is made up of which things. For example, if we take example of water which is H2O. Water is made up of hydrogen and oxygen. So this is the composition of water. Because look at the reaction here, there are hydrogen and oxygen, they both combine together and they form H2O. So when hydrogen and oxygen combine together, these are the components of water, and these both components are known as composition of water. So simply, composition means the matter is made up of which things. Let's take another example. For example, common salt, its formula is NaCl and its scientific name is sodium chloride. It is made up of sodium and chlorine. When sodium and chlorine, they both combine together, they form salt. So what is the composition of salt? Sodium and chlorine. So composition means that matter is made up of which components or constituents. Now let's talk about the properties. There are basically 2 types of properties of matter. Number 1 physical properties, and number 2 chemical properties. Now we will learn one by one what are physical properties and what are chemical properties. Let's learn first what are physical properties. Physical properties are those properties which are related with the state of matter. ऐसी properties जो के matter की हालत पे depend करें, they are known as physical properties. For example, let's take example of water here. Water is H2O and it is present in liquid state. If now we talk about the smell of water, we talk about its boiling point, we talk about taste of water, we talk about its melting point, we talk about density of water. These all are the physical properties of water. तो physical properties ऐसी properties होती हैं जो matter की state पे depend करती हैं. Now second we will learn about chemical properties. What are chemical properties? Chemical properties are those properties of matter which are related with the composition of matter. And which common chemical properties are there? Heat of combustion, enthalpy, toxicity, flammability. These are the common chemical properties which depend upon the composition of matter. Now we will learn about the third point which is present in definition of chemistry, which is structure of matter. We learnt before composition of matter. Composition means that matter is made of which things. Now we will talk about structure. What do you mean by structure? Structure means that how that matter, the atoms in that matter are arranged. So structure actually means the arrangement of atoms present in that particular molecule or a compound. There is written, what is structure of matter? Study about the ratio and the way of atoms joined to form the matter. Let's take example here. For example, look at this picture. If you can see, there is given water molecule H. One hydrogen combines with oxygen and another hydrogen also combines with same oxygen and forms water. Nitrogen combines with nitrogen and forms nitrogen molecule, and then carbon dioxide example is given there, oxygen molecule example is given there. So these are all structures of matter, that how the atoms are arranged. Now the next thing we are going to learn is the fourth point of chemistry's definition, that is reactions of matter. What do you mean by reactions of matter? To study how the atoms or molecules react to form new compounds. Means how one matter reacts with another matter and form compounds. Let's take examples of this. There is one matter given here, carbon, another is oxygen. When they both react with each other, they form carbon dioxide. This is the reaction of matter. Second, sodium combines with chlorine and forms sodium chloride, which is known as common salt. That is also a reaction of matter. Third example is here, hydrogen combines with chlorine and form hydrochloric acid. That is also another type example of reaction of matter. Dear students, do you know chemistry is known as central science, because this is a type of science that joins different branches of sciences together. Chemistry acts as a central science. It connects physics, it connects biology, it connects math, it connects geology and also medicinal sciences, and so that is why it is known as central science. Inshallah, in next videos we will learn in detail about how chemistry acts as a central science. Now, dear students, do you know why we study chemistry at grade 9 level? And why is it so important? Even we learn this subject till intermediate. Dear students, do you know the water you drink, the clothes you wear, the chair you sit, the house you live, the medicines you take, these all things are gifts of chemistry. The soap you use, the surf you use, the perfume you use, these all are gifts of chemistry. From plastics to all types of drugs, medicines, chemistry is everywhere. Chemistry is playing very important role in the health sector, environment sector, medicine sector, in industries, in science, in teaching, in research, and even chemistry is present inside you. So that is why we are studying this branch of science as a different separate subject in class 9th. So I want to see my students, they should take more and more interest in chemistry, and this is a very interesting subject. Inshallah, you are going to love this subject, you will enjoy learning it, and it will enhance your understanding about this world. I hope so, and I want your full cooperation, and I want that my dear students will do as best as they can. Stay blessed, be positive like a proton. Thank you very much for listening me.